Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. How's it going? Thanks for joining me, Mr. Thinkers, Mrs. Thinkers, Analyzers. I had a recent reading here with a Virgo. It's quite interesting. The son's father is also a Virgo. That being said, I've got a 4-card spread here for you guys. And the first card is what's dwelling up in here. And the 3 cards underneath are perhaps, and I'm feeling like what you're bouncing off of yourself. What are you constantly mentally thinking about? What is it that you're not seeing or seeing too much of? Thanks for you guys joining me and liking and subscribing and helping me blossom. I also opened up a Facebook page so you can reach me there, and the link will be down below where you guys can email me and we can chat and all that great stuff that we need to further our path, right? So let's begin. Got the Daughter of Swords representing you. So like I was saying, and the cards are saying that too, your mental energy is just no rest. It's restlessness. It's hyper, right? Okay, so again, just like you. It's like sometimes you're struggling with the 9 of Cups in reverse where you're not feeling full. You're not feeling... what's the word for it? You're just not flowing like the way you need to be. Something isn't sitting inside of you nicely, right? It's like not, your cup isn't full. It's leaking. And then you've got the Hanged Man in the middle, which is releasing what it is that's making you feel so not content inside. And then you have the Sun here, which is great success, but it's, again, Virgo, you've got, your scale is like, one side it's not doing so great, but then on the other side it's like, as I was saying before, it's bouncing off yourself, right, with that restlessness in your head. It's just so much going on in there. Perhaps maybe you're sacrificing something you have sacrificed that has brought you this pain. Or the fact that you need to let go and release this to bring on more sunny days, not just sometimes, right? And there's the 4 of Pentacles, that's control, right? Taking control of what is. The High Priestess here, it's your intuition, it's your higher self, it's knowing without having to see it with your eyes, right? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, though, strongly feeling it goes with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Like a closed window, a missed chance, something you've lost. And it's still hanging on. This was in my previous readings too for you, Virgo. Something is hanging on quite tightly and you're really trying to get through it. People see you. You have respect for others. You should say no more often than you do. You're kind. You help people. You smile, but you're quiet. Joy is up here. That's where that Daughter of Swords comes in, right? And then here we are with the 5 of Cups. I feel like some of you have lost a child. I feel like some of you have not physically lost a child, but some of you have lost touch. Some of you have physically lost a child. Same card that's coming up for you guys, and it's hanging on, and it's hanging on for a long time. very long time, which explains why you have the potential, you can be happy, you can be successful, you have good things going on, but there's a part of your heart that is still in pain. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's like selfish, but it doesn't have to be selfish in a way where you're trying to hurt people. Selfish in a way also where it's not that you're intentionally trying to hurt another, but you're trying to stop yourself from situations where you might become emotionally attached, so you don't risk the chance of hurting like that again. Because I know you're not a selfish kind of person. From the Virgos that I know, they're not selfish at all. But when they lose someone or something, or just something that really weighs the heart, it stays for a really long time. So we've got the Son of Wands here. You're adventurous. Not afraid to look around the corner, not afraid to get your hands dirty. Adventurous, right? But then with the Mother of Cups in reverse, it's like there's two sides here. I'm not saying you got a split personality, but it's like night and day. When you get stuck in that mental thought or that mind frame or those hurt emotions, you're like that. And then when you're out of it for that time, you are very sunny. But there's no in between. It's like, because that feeling is always there. It's always sitting with you. Well, you've got the Two of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands. Also meaning there's a relationship that's got tension in it. But at the same time, Virgo, and this is what was in the previous reading for you guys too, is that this person that you have a relationship with really loves you. But at the same time, I don't want to say it's burning out, but what I feel is that they want to see you get better. They want to see you let go. They want to see you be bright and sunny all the time. But when you get stuck in that state, perhaps some of you may have an addiction. Sometimes I know drinking can really, it's like you try to numb it, but it doesn't. You know, when you work hard and you work long hours and you're really generous with anyone around you, with your family, but your heart and your mind are hurting a lot. And it's causing, what I'm trying to say before is that it's getting in the way. But it's not that it's like they can see through the arguments that it's not really them. Let's see, here we are. Here's the Lover's card and the Hierophant. Perhaps your partner is taking space from you right now. But at the same time, it's like traditional love. It's like when you're with somebody, you're in it with them all the way through thick and thin. They're willing to go through all the work that needs to be done. Virgo 2 is more, traditional. But this is the Taurus card and Gemini card. But it's like perhaps your partner is trying to help you through this, but at the same time, they can't. I hope not, but for some of you perhaps may have lost your love. Let's get some advice here from the fairies, okay? What would you like Virgo to know? Trillium. Definitely a little sexy, eh? Number 9. The keyword is self-love. Right? Because like I'm saying, it's like with your relationship, sure you love them, sure they love you, but you're not able to express that kind of love because you don't even have that love for yourself. And a lot of us are guilty for that. I'm not saying you. Like, I used to be guilty of that too, and from time to time I can be too, right? Appreciate that which is delicate and gentle in your nature. Delve into the part of yourself which holds the tenderness of the cosmic present, parent and child. Go within and find the small child inside who asked for shelter from life's storms, and wrap your wings around that small one. Giving love and comfort, see that child blossom within unconditional love of the universe, into a gentle being of light. Here lies the potential for all things wondrous. Allow yourself the nurturing that will help you bloom into the most that you can become. Too often in life we see all things that we do not like about ourselves instead of seeing how truly wonderful we are. And you're so notorious for that, Virgo. And our past has everything to do with that. And that was like my partner too. He was great of so many things, but that's at that time when I was with this Virgo, it was like not saying no enough and always saying yes and putting themselves last, and it just builds up until all this madness and hatred, and then it's like everything crumbles, right? Too often in life we see all the things that we do not like about ourselves instead of seeing how truly wonderful we are. What a pity. How much further do you think you could go if you were showered only with praise, positive guidance, and love? There is a constant pouring out of these upon you by the Creator. It is your job to accept it in your heart and life. Love yourself. Do not forget your divine birth into this universe. How can you be anything but perfect as an expression of the God force itself? You are a divine spark of that God force, and nothing can take that away from you. It is through you that God chooses to express on the earth plane. You are an impression and a part of God. The fairies recognize this in you. They are often perplexed that we as humans do not perceive our own divinity, something which is so natural to the elemental kingdom. They do wish to help, however, and so follow their lead. Feel the natural grace that Spirit has upon the planet. Attuned to it, through nature we ground to Spirit. Feel the love, the peace, and the comfort of Divine Spirit in all the areas of your life. You are never alone. The Cosmic Parent is always with you. Write yourself a love poem today. That's really nice. Self-love. And the first to block self-love from happening is the mental torture. Okay, exactly what they're saying. Right, Virgo, thanks for joining me. You can find me down below if you want to talk some more, or you can email me. Thanks for supporting me. Take care, guys.